Hi, and welcome to our tutorial.
I'm going to walk you through a backup and restore using Alike. We're starting off in the Alike Manager. This is used to manage all aspects of Alike and your backups. You can see here on the left-hand side there are 4 different areas: Jobs, Explorer, Activity, and Settings. Let's start by taking a look at Settings. So here, if I click on Storage, first you'll want to choose a data store where all of your backups are going to reside. Right now it's a CIFS UNC path, which is our preferred route. For convenience, you can also use a local directory, and Alike will create a network share for you. Whichever location you choose, you just want to make sure you have enough free space to store all of your backup data. Over here on the right hand side, we even have this handy pie chart, and it'll show you the available space in the directory you've chosen. Okay, let's go over to Host Server Settings. This is where we can set up a connection to a Zen server host. Just click Add a Zen server, enter the information, enter your username and password, and then you want to click Test to make sure the connection works, and then click Add. You can see here there's an option to add all the hosts from the pool.
If you have a lot of hosts in a pool, it allows you to add all of the hosts in one pass. Just remember, you must have enough licenses to cover all of your pools.
Okay, so now that the host is here, you're going to receive some information about it. You can see what guests we have running and some other basic information about the host. Let's just talk a moment about licensed and unlicensed hosts. Alike Free allows you to enter a single licensed host, and this must be either a standalone server or a pool master. If you purchase additional licenses, you can add your host here. Alike also allows you to add unlicensed hosts. Just keep in mind the virtual machines running on hosts entered here will not be available for backup, but you can use these hosts for targets of restore and replication jobs. If you have Alike Standard or Alike DR, this will also allow you to deploy an ABD to an unlicensed pool. Okay, let's peel over to the Advanced tab. The thing you want to keep your eye on here is your temporary work directory. This is for XVA backup jobs that you will perform if you're using Alike Free. For these backup and replication jobs, Alike will download its temporary data to this directory. Just keep in mind, if you're using Alike Standard or Alike DR, you have the option to do enhanced backup jobs, and these do not require any temporary disk space. Okay, next we want to take a look under the Network tab. Alike works by sending a tiny disk image called the Alike Backup Delegate, or we call it the ABD, to the Zen server pool. When Alike starts a job, it uses that template
And creates a temporary ABD.
that is deleted when the job is complete. So here is where you'll deploy and manage all of your ABDs. Because the ABD itself takes up so little disk and memory, there's very little overhead even when you're running multiple concurrent jobs. Okay, next over here is where you're going to add your IP addresses, and since each ABD takes an IP when running, you can assign multiple addresses to the pool to handle multiple concurrent backup jobs. Just remember, you have to provide at least one IP address for each of your defined pools. And also note, if you want to do concurrent jobs, you have to set the global maximum number. Alike will run over here in your Advanced tab. Okay, let's proceed and do some backups. I'm going to first create a new backup job and walk you through the wizard. Okay, so you can see here that Alike provides you with 6 different job types. But today I'm just going to show you an enhanced backup. Enhanced backups are only available through Alike Standard and Alike DR, and the main difference being they're faster, and like I said before, they don't require any temporary storage to perform. Okay, so first we're going to name the job. Let's call it Enhanced Backup. Now you can pick your scheduling options. You can see here that we have the option to run the job immediately, one time, daily, or monthly. We're just going to choose a backup that runs every day. You also have the option here to choose only certain days, and even if you want to run a backup more than once a day, you can also choose that. Okay, click Next, and Alike will connect you to your Zen server host. So here you can see it gave me a list of all the VMs. We'll go ahead and add a few. Click Next. And on this page we have some additional configuration options you can choose if you like. Click Finish. Now our job is completed. I'm going to trigger the job to run immediately by just right-clicking. And there we go, it's started. Okay, so now let's go over to the activity panel, and here we'll be able to see that our job is started. You'll see on the status bar there's progress, and if I double click the job, you'll even get some details about what Alike is doing. Our enhanced backup job has started and it's in progress. Okay, we're back, and now our backup is complete. You can see it here, enhanced backup, and you can double click it and it'll show you all the details of what happened during the job. You can see the status, how long it took, the compression rate, and even a minute-by-minute log of what happened. Okay, next I'm going to walk you through a restore. So you can restore by creating a new job, just like we did with the backup. Just make sure that this time you choose restore. Another easy way to restore is to use our quick restore option. And you do this by going to your Explorer and then choosing the VM you want to restore. And of course I typically choose the most recent version because that's the one that you're going to want to restore. Okay, and if you right click, you have the option here you can see to quick restore. And then you choose your location and any additional options you may want and click finish. And there we go. The restore has started. And again, we can view the status by going to the activities page, and you can see it there, it started, and if I double click on it again, I can see details. Okay, great. Once again, we've jumped ahead to where our job is completed, and you can see the job here on our activity page, and if you double click it, there are all the details of the job. Okay, that completes our backup and restore tutorial.
Thank you for your interest in QuorumSoft and Alike. We encourage you to download our free version or request a 30-day trial to try it for yourself. Please visit our website at www.QuorumSoft.com.